Welcome back to another episode of Real Aussie Adventures. Today is the day that we begin leaving the Northern Territory. Crazy to think that we've been here almost 30 days. It kind of feels a little longer, but then again, when I think about it, it's like not that long as well. Anyway, that's that. I washed the dishes from last night's dessert this morning. There are some cheeky birds in that tree. The dishes are washed. I've rendered another video. The car's all packed up, ready to go. And I booked in a car service for Queensland because I'll need to get my 45,000k service done while I'm over there. And it's nearly about time to go. I'm excited, actually. I'm really quite excited. I have no idea what Queensland is going to look like because none of it is planned. Absolutely none of it. I've used this book here to plan everything else of the journey. I've got a little map of where I want to go and what day of each month I will be in the state or territory, and everything else is planned to a T. Every single day has been mapped out until you get to today, and then there is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Pages and pages of nothing. I don't know how to feel. Excited, obviously. But I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not sure the plan for Queensland. I know things that I'd like to do and places I'd like to visit and people I'd like to see. But as for the lines in between, the stitching, I have no idea. It's not there. I'm excited. But I am also nervous because I'm a planner. It will work out. It will work out. That is that. It's nearly time to go. In other news though, yesterday, a part of my watch fell off. So it should have two silver parts and it's only got the one silver part. I don't know how it fell off. I don't know why it fell off. I was just walking and for whatever reason, I was like, oh, I'm just going to pull the sleeve off my jumper. And I saw this little metal part sticking out and it's fallen off the back. So this should sit in here, which it doesn't because it's fallen off. And I'm not sure whether I can just kind of use super glue to glue it back down because it's I think it's one of the sensors for the watch. So I'm not sure if I tamper with it in any way, will it stop the watch from working as effectively? I mean, it didn't seem to have a problem yesterday when I wore it without, so I'll see what wearing my watch without that metal strip does. I don't know. We'll see. But that happened yesterday. I have been driving for just shy of 4 hours straight. It's one of those things where we kind of made an unspoken, I guess, goal to make it. We're passing the Devil's Mountains. We visited them on the way in. Anyway, we made an unspoken rule that we were going to make it to Queensland today. And now we're basically making it to Queensland today. I mean, still got 130 k's before the actual turn off. And then probably another 400 k's on that straight before I actually make it to Queensland. But yeah, it's the plan so far. Freeways. It is certainly not as bustling as it was last time we were here. Mind you, it is a Monday. But yeah, we're gonna stop, have a feed, and then carry on down the road into Queensland. I'm getting a chicken burger, chili chicken, and Jacob's getting a barbecue bacon beef burger. Now that was a feed and a half. Oh, that felt good. I'm now ready to go into a comatose state and sleep for a good hour. That is how good the food was. And there was so much of it. Like the chips, large chips, was a mountain on a plate. The other places that we've had large chips from have a lot to learn. That was great. Definitely would recommend 3 ways for a feed. That's for sure. Something exciting is about to happen. We're about to go through the border from the Northern Territory to Queensland in, I think, 500 meters, 400 meters, 300 meters. Not that long. There we go. We have left the Northern Territory. We are now in Queensland. We've made it to Queensland! Hooray! Look at that. I'm in Queensland! Woohoo! And it wouldn't be super untypical of me to be crossing the border at nighttime, because I did that going from WA into the Northern Territory. So of course I'm gonna have to do that going from the Northern Territory to Queensland. Well, we have made it to our camping spot for tonight. Well, the location, not our spot. It's actually quite busy for a Monday, but it is grey nomad travelling season, so what can we expect? We're now just driving along a rather dodgy looking track to find a spot by the billabong, but not right next door to other people. And I think Jacob might just have found a spot, maybe. I think yes. Very exciting.